Hello people of all faces, my name is Mr. Binoculars, and welcome back to Mr. Binoculars Christmas Carol. This story is 5.5 pages long. Actually, it is 6 pages. No, whatever. Let's just go straight into this. This story is, by the way, this story is told completely by dialogue. Oh, damn it! I hate my tongue is killing me. Anyway, episode 12, Our Christmas Tales. I had a very special Christmas this year. I had to visit my Aunt Pamela and Uncle Paul. I mean, I do that every year, but at this time things were a little bit different, Philip said. And also, I'm sorry if you can't hear what I'm saying, probably. Okay, I'm interested. Continue the story, Terence said. Okay, back to the story. Normally, we decorated the Christmas tree, and my cousin Walter usually joined us. But not this time, Philip said. Why didn't he join this time? Lisa said. Because he was sick. He lied in the bed all day, Philip said. Poor thing, Hannah said. Let me continue with the goddamn story, Philip said. Sorry, Hannah said. Anyway, Uncle Paul told us that us to get some medicine to Walter, so he sent me and Aunt Pamela to get the medicine to the store, by the fire station, Philip said. I remember that. I saw you walk into the store with that lady. I had planned to go in there to say hello, but then I saw an old man going in a small valley, Terence said. I guess it's your turn to tell a story. I haven't even seen it in mine yet, Philip said. I think it was interesting, Terence, Lisa said. Yes, it is interesting, but I haven't finished my story yet, Philip said. I'm sorry. Continue, Terence said. Thank you. Now, where was I? All right. When we bought the medicine, we went straight back to the house, Philip said. When we came back to the house, Uncle Paul told us that Walter's sickness was even worse than we thought, and we must get him to a hospital, Philip continued. Oh God, did he die? Hannah said nervously. Shut up and listen to a story, Philip said. Sorry, Hannah said. Anyway, we arrived at the hospital at midnight, and the doctors began to check on him for what illness he had, Philip said. What kind of illness was he suffering from? Lisa asked. Getting to it. Just be patient, Philip said. So we were there, waiting nervously to know what kind of illness my cousin had, Philip continued. Yes. Tell us, Terence said. I was about to tell it, Philip said. Whoops, my bad, Terence said. Now, where was I? Philip said. Oh, about the illness, Terence said. All right. So the doctor came My Pamela, my Uncle Paul, and myself were nervous. Walt has no form of deadly disease, the doctor said. We are so relieved, Philip said. This is in the same sentence. But the doctor also told us that his illness was quite serious. He said that it didn't cure it now. He might develop an even worse illness, Philip said. We couldn't celebrate Christmas without him, so we decided that we should celebrate Christmas here. Not there, but at the hospital. The illness wasn't that infectious, so the doctor allowed it, Philip said. So you celebrated Christmas at a hospital? Terence said. Yes. Walter was very happy, Philip said. Is that the end of the story? Hannah said. Yes, because after that I met you guys, Philip said. Terence, you should tell us your story. Since you're so eager too, Lisa said. Okay, so I saw Philip go inside the store. I wanted to say hello, but I got distracted. I saw a man in a black dress and a black hat go into a small alley. He seemed very suspicious, so I followed him, Sarah said. He was just standing there and waiting for someone. So as curious as we were, I kept walking to see what was going on, Terence said. I stood there about half an hour until something finally happened. Two other guys wearing the same outfit came and asked if there was someone following him, Terence said. The man answered no. But then the man noticed me. Then who's that? They said and pointed at me, Terry said. I ran as fast as I could, but they stopped me, Terry said. What do we have here? They said. Terry said. I was terrified. They looked like they wanted to hurt me. I told them that I didn't see anything, but they didn't believe me. And they kidnapped me, Terence said. That was the most terrifying Christmas I ever had. They didn't treat me well. They called me a piece of garbage. They spat on my face and beat me up. Daily, Terence said. I would be done if it wasn't for Lisa, Terence said. I think I should tell you my story now, Lisa said. I wasn't finished, Terence said. The next part is when I come in. I think I should explain how and why I was I were there, Lisa said. Fair enough. Continue, Terence said. I was at school when I heard that Terence has disappeared. We have the same class, Lisa said. We figured as much, Philip said. Anyway, the teacher informed us that Terence was missing, Lisa said. I was worried. I thought that something terrible has happened, Lisa said. How did it find Terence? Hannah said. Terence was smart. You can tell him, Lisa said. I made hidden clues and Morse codes, Terence said. I found his clues and followed them, Lisa said. The first clue was the Morse code, Lisa said. I continually tapped the mouse button, Terence said. Yeah. By the way, I didn't explain this, but he's like a YouTuber. Terrence is a YouTuber, so yeah. So I tapped the mouse button in his videos, like this. And they were also, yeah, like they didn't want to notice that she was gone. The fans wouldn't notice. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't explain that too much. Like, the kidnappers just allowed us to make videos, and then so that the fans wouldn't notice that he was gone. Yeah, so yeah, that's like, he's smart. So anyway, back to the story. I picked up on that. This was some sort of Morse code, Lisa said. The Morse code said, "Help me, I'm in big trouble," Terry said. The other clue was way more obvious, Lisa said. He hid the coordination of my position in the air. I hid the coordination of my position in there, like in these descriptions of the video, Terry said. I followed the coordinations to an abandoned storage building that was, and rescued him there, Lisa said. We walked towards my house together. On the way, we met Hannah, who was crying, Terrence said. I asked her why she was crying, and she told me that, Lisa said. I think I should tell them. I think I should tell them. I think I should tell them, Hannah said. Okay, Lisa said. Fuck. You see, the day was Christmas Eve, and I was excited I was very excited as always. As every Christmas Eve, we always have pancakes to breakfast, Hannah said. Anyway, later on that day, the power went out. My father went downstairs to check on the fuse box. And as expected, one of the fuses went out, Hannah said. But the guy who mounted it was a very bad electrician. Once that put in the new fuse, he got electrocuted to death, Hannah said. The worst part is that I was on the bathroom to dry out my hair, but once I put the hairdryer in the power, power thingy, the power went out. Hairdryer in, the power went out, sorry, Hannah said. So, Philip said, don't you see? It's my fault. I killed him, Hannah said, with tears in her eyes. It's not your fault, Philip said. Yes, it is, Hannah said. No, it's not. You should go back. They will accept you. They know it's not your fault, Philip said. Okay, I will go back. Can you guys join me and back me up? Hannah said. Sure, Philip, Lisa, and Terrence said. Then they went back to Hannah's house. Hannah's mom opened the door. Saw them. Hannah, baby, where have you been? She said. Oh, I'm sorry. I killed Dad, Hannah said. No, I didn't, the mom said. Yes, I did. I made the power go out, Hannah said. Oh, you see, after you left, the paramedics revived him. You didn't kill him, the mom said. Really? Hannah said. Really? The mom said. Hannah turned around to face Philip. Thank you, Philip. You convinced me to go back to face my family, and it turned out to be great, Hannah said. Don't mention it, Philip said. That's all I have to tell you today. That's the entire story. I'm sorry if I didn't read it as clearly. Like, yeah, It's hurting. It hurts sometimes today. My tongue is hurting a lot. I don't know why. Just do it. My tongue just loves to be an asshole because it doesn't like me to speak. But anyway, if you like this episode, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. I will all let us down. We will all meet again next time on the channel. And also, Merry Christmas.